Capricorn, welcome to your general tarot reading, and this will be for the week of the 3rd to the 9th of May 2021. I'm High Priestess Demari, and we'll start by kicking off with your channeled messages for the week before we go into the tarot. So let's begin with the angel numbers. The numbers that are coming up for you prominently this week are 111, 333, 888, and 999. So do check that out in terms of the numerology. These numbers speak of self-realization and recognition, of new beginnings, working with the divine, the ascended masters for self-mastery and healing, really looking at karmic situations, forgiveness and release, so that you can change your current trajectory and come back into true alignment with self, with source, and the collective energy overall. And also being in a space of really allowing your blessings to come forward. In terms of the archangel messages, you have a message from Gabriel this week. And if you don't know, Gabriel is the divine messenger for epiphanies and fated fortunes. His message for you this week is holding on to pain only does more damage to yourself. Forgive them, forgive yourself, because love is ever present. And that's a really powerful message, because self-love is always available to us. Love surrounds us when we flow in that frequency. But when we trap ourselves into wrath, then we close ourselves down to that frequency for healing and also feeling more love within and being surrounded by love externally. So it's important that we don't harbor feelings of resentment, anger, sadness, and pain when it comes to connections that may have gone awry. Now let's go into the oracle messages for you now. So the first oracle message for you this week is passion. The magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. So Capricorn, there is something being ignited in you, which perhaps has been dormant for some time. However, I feel like once you're able to let go of whatever took place in the past, something new and exciting is about to take shape for you. But the question is, are you open to it? The next oracle card you have this week is Breaking the Chain, Ancestral Patterns, Rewriting the Future. So there's something with regards to love, commitment, relationships that's been a repeating pattern in your life. Certain beliefs that you may hold around connections, how intimacy should take shape, what we can expect from our partners, what we can expect from ourselves, what narratives or self-beliefs or limiting beliefs we may have around our interpersonal relationships. And this may stem from certain generational curses, ancestral patterns that have been passed down from generation to generation. Well, you have an opportunity to break this cycle, Capricorn, because it's your time to rewrite the narrative, to bring a new story into being, one where you can live happily ever after with someone who resonates with you on a soul level and in a heart level. So with that in mind, the auric colors that you want to be working with this week are orange, green, indigo, and violet. When it comes to the chakras for energy balancing, clearing, and activating, the key areas you want to be focusing on are the sacral, the heart, the throat, and the third eye. Okay, so that was your channeled messages for the week. Let's go into the tarot. All right, Capricorn, let's go into the tarot section of your reading. I've already shuffled your cards, so I don't have to go again on camera. The cards are being very stubborn just now, so I feel like you're harboring a lot of resentment, possibly unknowingly, when it comes to a past cycle, a past connection, a past love connection, or love interest. So you're being asked to release and to heal this. Forgive yourself, forgive this person, because it's affecting you in multiple ways, especially when it comes to a new connection that's trying to blossom in your life or that will be headed your way. So we have the Hierophant in reverse, Taurus, 3 of Pentacles in reverse, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, your energy. We have the 7 of Pentacles, Earth, Judgment, Sagittarius, and the Six of Swords in reverse. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Perhaps in the past you were considering higher levels of commitment with a person, but now you're seeing that it would never get to this point. That perhaps you were not well matched. Maybe this person, you feel like this person did not have what it takes to invest in a serious commitment, wasn't a team player, wasn't someone that was willing to put the time in, put the care into the relationship, wasn't investing in their own growth, wasn't patient to see how things could blossom in the connection, wasn't as invested as you were into building something long term. However, while you're fixated on what went wrong in the past and waiting to see if this could ever change or how you could have invested in something that wasn't fruitful, there's something on its way in your life. There's something on its way to you, something that's trying to manifest into your life that is way better, that is of the frequency that you were in, something that you would instantly recognize as something a lot more promising, right? As opposed to being completely on the fence and uncertain and feeling like there's a lack of stability as you did in this past connection. So ultimately, what you're being asked by the divine here we have the archangels coming through, asking you to make a final decision. Are you ready to truly surrender this by forgiving yourself, forgiving this person, learning from the situation and truly letting it go? Or are you going to harbor these feelings of resentment, of mental anguish, of confusion? Because something's going to happen within the next few months. Either you'll repeat this cycle, potentially, or just stay where you are in it, or something new will start to blossom in your life, depending on what you choose to do here, Capricorn. Okay, yeah. So some sun changes definitely coming into your life. This person may be coming back around, just so you know, for some of you. For others of you, there is a new soulmate coming in, and you did not see this happening. You didn't see it coming. It completely takes you by surprise. We have the Eight of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, the Star in reverse, Aquarius, Six of Cups, water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, with the Lovers, Gemini. So you don't see this coming, essentially. You did not anticipate this new love interest coming in, possibly a soulmate, past life connection here, a divine counterpart, someone who you feel like you've possibly known your entire life. This could be a childhood sweetheart that is resurfacing. Maybe you cross paths at work. Maybe you find yourselves hanging out in the same type of environments and you happen to cross paths after many years. I also see that for some of you, this is someone that you kind of saw as a first love, but you never pursued it. But then there's an opportunity here for you to learn about this person and for them to learn all about you all over again. For others of you, this is someone you've never crossed paths with before, but you feel like you've always known because it's a soul tie connection. This is someone you've known from a past life. And that's why they were brought in at this time, because this is someone who you're meant to have as kind of experience with, or some kind of romantic or friendly experience with, but I feel like this is more romantic, especially because we have the Lovers here. So ultimately, whether or not you come into union with someone who is a soulmate depends on what you decide to do with your current situation. If you're ready to forgive and let go, or if you are still harboring feelings of resentment and not wanting to pursue something new. So we have the Two of Cups in reverse, water energy, Seven of Wands, fire, and we also have the Hermit in reverse, that's Virgo. So I feel like, yeah, there is still a need to take action when it comes to the past situation, because like I said, you're still harboring a lot of resentment. I get that strongly, resentment, anger, frustration, disappointment. Okay, definitely a need to cut those energetic ties, because this was not your wish fulfillment. It may have felt like it at the time, but I feel like if anything, it was probably karmic, or was something to show you that it wasn't actually what you thought it was. That actually, because you got very clear on what it was that you're seeking from a connection, now you're starting to see what that actually looks like in a new connection. But right now you're energetically blocking it because you still have some inner work that you need to do. There's some introspection that is required so that you can come to a clear decision on whether or not this is someone that you want to pursue a relationship with, because it will require a lot of healing on your part and possibly on this person's part, depending on what they've just come out of as well. If they have just come out of a relationship. Page of Cups, yeah, someone wants to go on a date for sure. This could be you, Capricorn, stirring up romantic feelings, okay, in this person, or this person stirring up romantic feelings in you. There is sexual chemistry here, I feel. And that's not the bit that you're unsure of. The bit you're unsure of is whether or not this is an ascendant connection or an infernal one. If this is someone who's going to be a karmic or a true soulmate. So that's what you're trying to determine. This is your energy. Bear in mind the devil, Capricorn energy. So you're trying to determine which kind of connection this is. So you're not willing to invest emotionally, even though there is some feelings being stirred up here, until you know exactly what kind of connection this is. Yeah, but it's important to note the Wheel of Fortune, everything's about to change, but ultimately it depends on you whether or not you're willing to let go of these energies, if you're willing to change things up. But we do see a change here, okay, significant change. So this is not going to be anything like you've just experienced. This is something significant, something you can learn a lot from, something you can grow in. But ultimately it depends on what you choose. So Capricorn, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. Hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings go up on the channel. I hope you enjoy the new format. Do let me know your thoughts on that in the comments if you enjoy this. I will try and get a little bit more of a panned out view next time so you can see all of the cards fully. Bearing in mind it is a brand new setup, so it's going to take a little bit of time to adjust. But by next week, you should have a perfect view of all the cards. So sending you guys a lot of love. Speak to you soon. Bye.